Welcome back to America Right Now. I'm Tom Basili. We've got a news update for you from the final frontier. The SpaceX Dragon capsule, which is shuttling 4 astronauts to the International Space Station, successfully docked this morning after yesterday's launch. The mission marks the first private spaceflight company to dock with the station. The astronauts are supposed to be at the station for about 10 days. Each civilian member of the crew paid, wait for it, $55 million to be part of history. That's pretty cool. All right, California's law mandating LGBTQ board members for companies goes down in court. Hunter Biden's laptop is causing trouble for the White House, but is it legal trouble? And is the student loan forbearance an abuse of power? Let's discuss with Alan Dershowitz. He's our legal legend and the host of the podcast, The Dersh Show. He's also the author of The Case for Colorblind Equality in an Age of Identity Politics. Professor, always good to see you. So a California judge has struck down a state law requiring publicly held companies headquartered in the state to include LGBTQ board members. It was passed in 2020, and it requires them to have board members, 1 to 3 board members who self-identify as a member of a underrepresented community. Did the court get this right?
Absolutely. We need to move back to Martin Luther King's dream of an America where people quality of their character, their color, their skin, their sexual orientation, their gender, their origin, or anything else. Back to meritocracy. And the protection of the law clause in the 14th Amendment means just that. Equal, not unequal. Right. So, yes, that's right. And I think the Supreme Court will reaffirm it in the Harvard case to be decided probably this June.
Okay. A lot of discussion this week, Professor, over Hunter Biden's laptop, emails, suggestions of influence peddling that may reach the president's brother, Hunter, maybe the president. 120,000 emails, 80,000 photos, text messages. All of this is being analyzed. It's apparently all going to go up on some sort of online platform. There's a lot we don't know yet, but a lot of people in Washington are saying that that this is going to bring down the presidency, that this is going to cause legal problems, not just for Hunter, but maybe for President Biden himself. But let's break this down. What exactly would kind of need to be proven here for it to actually be a legal problem for this administration rather than just a political problem?
Well, you'd have to prove complicity by, quote, the big man. And it's not enough for the big man to be mentioned in an email. There have to be emails from the person who is the target or the subject of the investigation. Remember, hearsay is inadmissible. And so I think there's a long, long road to hoe before you get anywhere close to the president of the United States. Politically, obviously, people do hold presidents responsible for their relatives. We saw that with Jimmy Carter. We saw that with Bill Clinton. Right. We saw that many people in the past. But this, as you correctly point out, between a political issue and turning it into something that's crime. And I don't like weaponizing the criminal justice system for political purposes. Right. So I think we should demand that the investigation continue and that let's see where the evidence points without any presumptions or without any rushing to judgment.
Okay, real quick. I only got like 15 seconds for you. The president this week extended the student loan forbearance. I know you're really big on the different branches of government staying in their lanes.
Yeah.
Is that an abuse of power to continue to do this over and over while at the same time saying that the economy is in great shape?
It should be done by the legislature. It's a legislative act, and there's enough time for the legislative act. The executive should only be making, quote, laws during absolute emergencies while the emergency continues.
All right, and the emergency is over, according to the White House. Professor Alan Dershowitz, thank you so much for being with us, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.